Welcome guys, I want to talk about traffic wave here real quick today. Um, Another video can be confusing. It gets a little compressed, so I've split it. The top you can see the full page, the bottom you're able to see where my mouse is moving. Hopefully that'll make it easier to read. We're going to talk today about, how to create your campaign and how to set up your lead capture page. If you haven't already made an account, you can with the 30-day free trial. If you have, just click login and log into your account here. So go to this first section here, autoresponder, campaign manager. Give that a click. Yeah, I have a lot of campaigns on here already. But we'll start here in the top corner. Click create a new campaign. You have your campaign nickname. We're just going to call it test for now. In the description, we'll say this is my test list. We'll verify it, make sure that it's not in use. Checking. We're good. So we can go over here to move on to step 2. So now we'll enter in these fields here. Put in my return email, which will be test list. Oh, return name, my apologies. My name is John Bell. Put a test email address in there. The campaign title will be your subscribers will read this, so make sure that it's somewhat descriptive. Like if you were doing a business guide, you might want to put like free, can't type today, business training guide. I'm just going to put test campaign because that's what it is, and I don't want to get confused later with all my others. I will put my company name and phone number in there because I think it helps add credibility. Now here's a couple URL tokens. Now for example, if you wanted to have in your email address, in your form, you just wanted to put, this signature URL 1, rather than having to type the URL each time you got a token. Then you can also do the same for text. Just wanted to have, rather than have it entered in each letter, you can just enter in that token and have what it translates to here. And I wanted to say, thank you for your support, John Bell, conquestmarketing.com. Now, rather than have that in every email, I could just put signature _ text 1 as my text token. I'll move to step 3. Now for canned spam compliance, you do need to have a mailing address associated with it. I'm just going to use the one that's on my profile, which I'll check the box. It'll automatically fill it out for me. I can move to step 4. Now here's what you want to get out of your subscriber, the different fields you can do. I wouldn't do any of them other than first name and email address. Because the more things you put in, the more difficult they can be. The custom fields, if you want to add your own. I use this occasionally to enter dynamic content, like for my my credit viral mailer. I like to include the open rate. So I have a form field where I put in the, open rate, but I'll keep it hidden. And that way when my form is generated, it puts in the open rate at the time of them subscribing. So that way later I can refer to it when I'm sending them the email. We're done with that. We'll just click move to step 5 here. Now this is going to be your what happens when people subscribe. If you want a notification, if you want them to email you, I like to do that because I like to track them down a little bit. It'll send me their email address when someone subscribes. And then what I'll do is I'll go to Facebook and I'll search the email address and I'll see if I can find a Facebook account for them. And if I can, I'll send a friend request and say, hey, thanks for subscribing. I saw you subscribed. I'm looking forward to working with you. If there's anything I can do to help, or if you have any questions during the series, you can get a hold of me right here. I want to help you out. Below that, you can enter in the first email they receive. This is what happens when they have filled out the form and they have not yet verified. I'm just going to leave this alone for now, but it'll be nice to customize it, give it your own voice, welcome them, say thanks for your time, thanks for filling this out. I can't wait to send you my business building guide. You just gotta click the confirmation link below to make sure that this is your email address, and I'll start sending it to you right away. The verification email, which is what this is called, can't have any links or anything, and there's a warning here below stating such. You just click the little checkbox saying that you're not putting any links in there, or you're not using the verification as a reverse marketing to try and send them spam, essentially. In which case, you'll click finish. Our campaign is being submitted, and it's complete. So now we would go to the letters page, click that button there, and we can start creating our letters. And we're going to skip that for right now and go right to making a capture form. You can create a hosted capture page right away so you can start getting it out there. Ideally, you'll want to make your own capture form, which we'll talk about later. Here is the default, which is just real blank, generic. I mean, if you want to start getting it out there, if you have a bunch of credits in your traffic exchange, you want to start using them, throw that sucker in there. Get something out there. Or you can create a new one. That'll allow you to customize it. I won't. Let's do it. I have a nickname. Let's call it test. You can do it to make it your safety page, which is that last one, which is kind of the default, essentially. We're not going to worry about that. We'll keep the default. The headline will do 7 ways to get better email results. Our subheadline, we can put in learn the tricks the masters use to explode their email marketing results. I'll enter. That was our subheadline. We'll enter our paragraph, which will be our main text. Say, if you are like me, then you have been struggling to generate leads and sales from email marketing. Use this easy 7-part series to begin to start exploding your email marketing results with these simple, tried and tested methods that I am using right now to get running out of letters. Tried methods with these simple methods that are guaranteed. Signature, John Bell. We're going to leave the email blank, and same with the URL blank. The reason why we're leaving this blank is because we want them to subscribe. We don't want them to go to our email address. We don't want them to go to our website. We want them to subscribe and only subscribe. You can also use landing and return URLs. I won't talk about that right now, but if this is good if you're tracking, if you want to use a custom one. Scroll back up. We can also choose a different template here for the form. I hope I didn't lose it by doing this later. I like them on the right. I like red. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of choices here. I'm going to choose this one, Megaphone. Use that template. We'll go down and click Create New Capture Page. Now we've got it completed. Click this and we'll take a look at it. So this one I could have used to put more text in. There's lots of white space, but that's okay. This is just an example. Ideally, you'll want to host it yourself on your own website so you can really tweak things in a way that optimizes them best to work for you. In this case, you just click the Capture Forms link. You can just get the HTML form. You can customize it if you want to add a custom landing page, confirmation page. They give you the JavaScript one, which is easier, but I'd recommend doing the HTML version so you can edit the form and style it. You'll notice the HTML version down here at the bottom has a link to your affiliate for Traffic Wave. I would highly recommend removing that. Again, with the lead capture page, you want their subscribing to be the only thing, the only option. So get rid of all their links, just have your form as well as your reason for them to subscribe. So that's how you create your first capture page, and you can create your first campaign and get your email form. The next video we'll talk about how to create letters and send broadcasts to your subscribers. That'll be under the advanced training. I'll see you there.